Assalamu alaikum, sixth graders. Today we are going to have the second part of questions about the levels of organization. First question as a revision, list the 5 levels of organization of a living thing. As we mentioned in the previous video, there are 5 levels of organization in a living thing or in an organism. These 5 levels of organization are as follows: cell, tissue, organ system, organism. So, group of similar cells performing similar function make a tissue. Group of different tissues performing similar function make an organ. Group of different organs performing a common function make an organ system, and group of different systems having a different function, they make an organism or a living thing. The second question, choose the correct answer. A cell is the structural unit of all living things only, the functional unit of living things, or both of them. By both of them, I mean that a cell is the structural and functional unit of all living things. So the answer is C, both of them, because a cell, as we mentioned in the previous videos, a cell is the structural and functional unit of all living things. I need to remind you that structural unit means all living things are made up of cells, and functional means that all functions of an organism or of the body are carried by a cell. Now, a tissue is a group of similar cells with different shapes, group of different cells with similar shapes, or a group of similar cells with similar shapes. Yes, it's C. The correct answer is C, because a tissue is a group of similar cells with similar shapes because they have similar function. Now, number 3, an organ is a group of different tissues that perform specific function, group of same tissues that perform specific function, group of different cells that perform specific function. The correct answer is A. An organ is a group of different tissues that perform specific function. So an organ is made up of different tissues that perform specific function. Now, write it true or false. Stomach is an organ that is made up of many tissues. Stomach is an organ in the digestive system. If you still remember, we said that an organ is made up of different tissues that perform a specific function. So this sentence states that stomach, which is an organ in the digestive system, is made up of many tissues. It's true because an organ is made up of different tissues performing a specific function. So this sentence number 1 is true. Number 2, a muscle is a tissue that is made up of different cells. If you still remember the definition of a tissue, that it is made up of similar cells performing similar function and having similar shapes. So this sentence is false because they said that a muscle is a tissue that is made up of different cells. If we want to correct this statement, it's going to be as follows. A muscle is a tissue that is made up of similar cells. Similar cells. Number 3, digestive system is made up of different organs that work together to perform a common function. If we return back to the definition of a system is made up of different organs work together to perform a common function. The digestive system is an example of a system found in an organism. It is made up of many different organs, such as the mouth, the stomach, the small intestine, the large intestine. These are different organs, but all these organs work together to perform a common function, which is digesting the food. So this sentence is true because digestive system is an example of a system in the body, and as we mentioned before, a system is made up of different organs, but these organs work together to perform a common function. So number 3 is true. Now, unscramble these words. Guess each word what it is. If you notice, these words are scrambled. It means the letters are not in order. I have to unscramble them and guess what the word is. The first one, as you notice, it is cell. The second one is organ. The third one is tissue. Number 4 is organism, and the last one is system. So again, I will repeat, these words are scrambled. I have to unscramble them and guess what the word is. The first one, these letters make the word cell. The second one, organ. The third one, tissue. The fourth one is organism. And the last one is system.